The Moran who returned a lion cub. In the rolling grasslands of East Africa, beneath the wide, endless sky, lived a young warrior named Laguma. Lago was a Moran, a Maasai warrior, strong and brave, trained from boyhood to protect his people and their cattle. The Moran were known far and wide for their courage, their skill with spears, and their deep connection to the land animals around them. This story takes place many years ago, in a time when Maasai herders and the wild animals of the savannah shared the same space, sometimes peacefully, sometimes not. Lingo's story is special because it's not just about bravery. It's about courage mixed with care, and about how understanding can help two very different worlds live side by side. One dry season, when the sun baked the earth and the grasses turned golden and brittle, Lango was out with his fellow warriors, guiding the cattle to fresh grazing lands. The Maasai rely on their cattle not just for food and trade, but as a symbol of wealth and life itself. Protecting them is a serious job. On one quiet morning, Lango heard a soft, unfamiliar sound coming from a thicket near the river. Curious, he approached carefully and found a tiny lion cub, no bigger than a small dog, trembling and alone. The cub's golden eyes looked up at him, full of fear, but also trust. Now, lions and Maasai warriors have a complicated history. Lions are powerful and dangerous, and they sometimes attack cattle, which causes conflict. But the Maasai also respect lions deeply. They are part of the circle of life on the savannah. So what Lingo did next was not the easy choice. He decided to take the cub with him, not as a trophy or a pet, but to find his family. He knew the cub must have been separated from his pride, and without its mother, the cub wouldn't survive long out here. Lango's friends warned him. "It's dangerous," they said. "That cub could bring trouble, lions might come looking, or the wild animals might attack your herd." But Lango understood something important. True courage isn't just about fighting or being fearless. It's about making the right choice, even when it's hard. For days, Lango carried the cub close, feeding it milk and keeping it safe. At night, he listened carefully for the sounds of the lion pride. He traveled quietly, watching the horizon for the tall, proud lions he hoped to find. Finally, one evening as the sun dipped low and painted the sky orange, Lango spotted a group of lions resting near a rocky outcrop. With gentle steps, he approached and called softly, showing the cub to the pride. The lions recognized their lost member immediately. The cub's mother nuzzled her baby with relief and growled softly at Lango, not angrily, but with respect. The pride accepted the cub back, and in that moment, Lingo felt a deep connection between his people and the wild animals. The lions, in return, granted something precious, safe passage for the Maasai herders through their territory. From then on, the warriors and the lions lived with a mutual understanding. This story teaches us something simple but powerful. Sometimes courage isn't about fighting harder or being stronger. It's about kindness, patience, and respect for others, even those who seem very different from us. Like Lengo, when we take care of those who are vulnerable and listen to the world around us, we create a community where everyone can thrive. Think about when you've helped someone who was lost or scared, a neighbor, a friend, or even a stray animal. That small act of care can make the world safer and kinder, just like it did for Lengo and the lions. And so the Moran who returned the lion cub became more than a warrior. He became a bridge between two worlds, reminding us all that courage tempered by care can change the course of stories and lives. Next time you hear the roar of a lion or see a herd of cattle grazing peacefully, remember Lango's journey, a story of bravery, kindness, and the magic of coexistence on the vast African plains.